Fighting has officially ended in the Cygnus capital city of Irioki after UNSC forces have proclaimed victory over the insurrectionists that put it under siege. A combined Marine and ODST joint operation were responsible for the major counteroffensive into the city, which shattered forces of the battle-fatigued Cygnus Liberation Front, before pushing onto the Corvus spaceport north of the city. Unfortunately, disasters struck the heroes of the Day of Hope Hospital. The Battered Bastards, as popularly championed by the people of Cygnus, were ambushed after UNSC forces of the 12th Marine Division, as well as the combined efforts of the 41st and 77th ODSTs, had pushed into the city to relieve them. One final push out of the city, an airstrike would hit the transports carrying the wounded of the hospital garrison, killing 6 of the 14 remaining survivors of the garrison. Of the 14, Sergeant Adam Carey, 34, Corporal Owen Price, 23, Specialist Jamie Walker, 22, Private First Class Richard McCullen, 19, Private Joshua Miller, 17, and Private Chad Welder, 18, all died in the ambush. With an honorable mention to Private Kieran Osmo, 17, who volunteered during the fighting at the hospital to pick up a rifle. He was part of the last batch of casualties in the battle, believed to have been killed by CLF sniper fire. While not an official soldier of the Colonial Guard, he too will receive a burial of full military honors and a Colonial Cross. Our hearts go out to those whose loved ones were lost in not just this ambush, but all who gave their lives at the Day of Hope Hospital. Colonial military officials are set to grant the Colonial Cross to all those who valiantly gave their lives at the hospital so others could be evacuated safely. In the aftermath of the combat, those who were forced to stay under CLF occupation are finally able to come out of their homes, as UNSC forces are currently acting as military police and attempting to maintain order. With the Corvus spaceport now fully in the hands of the UNSC, construction teams and Cygnus Police Department are now out in strides removing wreckages, deconstructing military barricades and fortifications, as well as Marine EOD experts clearing IEDs in the resident areas. Large amounts of scrutiny is being levied by the public, CMA survivors, as well as UNSC Marines at the Cygnus Police Department, as dozens of reports cite police officers actively helping in CLF assaults, but also conscripting at gunpoint and summary executions of those who refused. While the police commissioner Leod Kalinsky has condemned those who have committed treason, many are rallying behind his removal and a reshuffling of the Colonial Police Department, as many claimed it was corrupt before the war as well. With these problems continuing to rise, UNSC military forces are currently replacing the shattered CMA's previous positions and setting up bases on planet. It is expected with the ongoing investigation of Cygnus Governor Richard Camden by the Colonial Administration Authority that the UEG will be setting up a temporary military governor of the planet until local elections can be held next month. These reports, however, are merely speculation, as the conflict is still ongoing, and UNSC forces are preparing a final fight for the mass driver complex in the coming days. I've been Christopher Layden, CBN.